Alright. Does it work? Seems seems to be working now. Um Here we are back to the live stream, if I can say so. Should be this one. I'm trying to fix everything, alright. Yeah, we got new screen changer, new transition. Let me just like do another thing. Um Image. I should try and put another image. Yeah, it should be like this. Then I should go here. Take this one out. Should be like this. Then we go like that. And we got another thing updated. Yeah, should be fun. I don't know if anyone's watching, but I just wish nobody's gonna eventually molest me while racing, because I'm pretty ass in this last track, last race, last round, last everything. Trying to join right now. Oh yeah, you can see the game. That's weird. Let's put it right here for now. Because it should be like this. Because right there is the other one. If I see correctly, it should be more like here than ever. Perfect. Let me adapt the setup. I don't, honestly, I have no clue for what I'm going to do during the race. I'm pretty cooked, if I have to say so. So yeah, basically that's it. This is not part 2, why did I start with part 2? With part 1. be fine like this. Updated everything. Now let's go into the truck. Because we have this full sensation. Even though it's a little bit slow, but it's good enough for streaming. They're doing 33.8. Seems like Piotr is fastest than everybody here. Still lack of skill on this truck. So. Seems like Marcel had to lock in somehow. It's always like this. Like Marcel does not have a reason to slow down. He just goes fast as he can. Got nobody coming. Perfect. What the fuck was that? Guys? Am I kicked? Guess so. Marcel just doesn't miss, right? As I say so, he crashes. Like someone. Do I have bad luck when talking? Like, shouldn't talk. was so scared I was gonna lose the rear there braking. Holy grass. Got distracted. Let me move out of the way. I'm cooked in any way, every way. Well, anyways, while waiting for the actual, race or qualify, because in 4 minutes there is briefing. If I can like just have a picture to show something real quick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put you guys this beauty. Now I'm going into the briefing right now. So yeah. This is next season livery. It's pretty cool for the GT4 category. It's, I think, beautiful. I'm still working on the second car. But I mean, there is lots of work to do still. Well, I'm going to the briefing. See you later. we are back. I'm gonna drop this out and change the screen so we can do qualify. Soon. Qualifying soon. Not now. You have 5 minutes of practice. Race director just joined. Perfect. Remember to watch the Phoenix Team Sport live stream if it happens to be. And remember to not watch me, because this is what you're gonna get in race. Holy. Where did that come from, bruh? Half time, of course, all up the list. And James Newton is here, my dear friend. Yeah, I'm just sympathizing on him because he gave us a little bit of clips we are gonna soon publish soon, I guess. Cannot even talk though. Just one lap, I need to do just one lap. I gotta push a little bit here to do at least one lap. Remember how to do truck. Holy ass throttle technique. Having a little bit too much there. Not my truck. It's one of the worst one I've ever driven. Because my skill is basically none here. Kind of tired for this race. I have a small headache. Gonna put 5th gear there. Can never put 5th gear. Little truck. qualifying. Oh, perfect. I feel a lot or less. Let's do 5, so I have a little margin. No speed, you know, the visible, you know. Yeah, it does. I was kind of worried because he didn't exit, you know. And I have the road free for my lap times for the eye. I really need it because I'm still a second off base. Now I lost it. No, I didn't. Just need to push a little bit more. That was a jump scare. Bad turn one. Holy. People want my hustle. Holy shit. I'm trying, but I'm not good at it. But exit, you can see. Got a Latini in my eyes. Was risking way too much there. Too much block. Knocked up the tires a little much there. Holy muscle. We're in 25, alright. Last lap for me. Bad. Do I have time? I don't know. Guess not. Qualifying done. I just gotta wait. No, no, no. I cannot keep this position. There isn't a rush though. Still. Fuck. I just wish for Piot to get a good lap. Jack Smith is pushing as well. Holy, thank goodness. That's a gift for me, for Mantis and Nardia now. But thank God, Beard. Thank God. You make me dream. Lost a bit here. Jack Smith is not improving. Muscle, holy shit. Muscle's going too fast. Piotr going back to the pit. Apparently he fucked up. But thank God Beatrice in first row for now. You're 8.6 in the first sector. I'm worried about Narush though. Well, Leila did good. Alright, Narusk though, no time. Let's see Leila. Leila is in a bit, so yeah, project it done. We're just me rejoin. That was awesome. Awesome from Piotr. I'm worried about turn 1 actually. I never thought about it. Should be fine. Just put a little bit less. Lap 22.7. I don't know about it. They don't feel comfortable because last race is up. Didn't even finish. With fuel. Empty race, so let's swap in to the cockpit again. Matt, sì lo so, io perdo dappertutto, non nel primo settore, ok? Faccio schifo a sta pista. Intesi. Or should I brake? Full tires. Yeah, that should be fine. I just leave and then brake without touching anybody. Yeah, this corner worries me more than 21 actually. Need to pray. I'm gonna pray. That's it. I feel like I'm gonna die soon. This race stars is not gonna be great. I'm worried about this turn one. As the last race, everybody can come clean about it or not. There's only one thing I wanna say, that we are less than last race, so I should do a higher result and up higher in the classifier. Could do the race top 4 maybe? Don't think so because that's Jack Smith and Annenberg in front of me. So I might go for the P5 and nothing else. Gonna fight it with Layla. Good luck. Oh, let's shoot the corner. Do that. I think that Jack Smith bro is insane. Holy Carlos Cabaco already here. Nah, I didn't even fight, bro. Gotta look in more. Bad cornering. Doing absolutely so much arrows. Gonna go on the outside. They touch him a little. Miko is off. I've used it. These all to push the buses I could have used in this best bus of the race. Fully obviously. Needs to gain again. Piotr is gonna have to defend like a lion. But actually, what the fuck happened? Weber? Why is he here? Even Massa didn't overtake me. Could have carried the speed. I'm full of water. Bro. Even a fight. Meanwhile, Piotr there is fighting for his life. What is this? Oh yeah. Much time. This is what happens when you don't know how to drive a truck. Don't trust the setup at all. The truck is giving me nausea. Got everything. Why did I get that much oversteer? I don't know. Diagonal in a one corner. The gap is too wide. I got a winning setup, but lots of skill issues for now. This is not my race. Just bring it to the finish line. Full of water. I feel like I've run a marathon. Maybe I did get a fever. All is wet. And I'm struggling to keep the car in the truck. Layla is getting up. Great. Don't want to lose this position too, so I'm just gonna. Nope. He's gaining too much. Holy. fully honestly though. Lost so much time. Few seconds faster, last lap for later. Wait. Now these are good times now. 34. Way better. But it's crawling into my eyes. Soon I will see nothing. Overheat the tires now. Great example of how I don't know how to drive. Many corrections. fully fatigued. Holy cut. I'm bowling. I'm sweating so much, I don't even see the truck anymore. Bell is coming now. Big mistake. Horrendous. Car is so bumpy now because I locked up all the tires many times. Minute left. Just let me drive well. Holy risk. I need to touch the grass there. I was literally dying. Dying not metaphorically, literally. I am dying literally in real life. There's so much sweat. My rear tires are gone. This isn't even the last lap, bro. Two more laps. No, it's the last lap. No mistakes allowed. Wait, this is Pablo Gutierrez. I cannot give him this position. Gotta push a bit more. I'm keeping this position. Holy Jesus. That's why this truck, not even if you're not fighting anyone, gives you a lot of drama. sweating so much, bro. This is torture, honestly. We should be good. Devo andare meglio. Ora vediamo in gara 2 se riesco a fare qualcosa. E io qua sto distrutto. Sto sudando, tipo sto stracciato mi distrugge. Sembra facile. Non lo è. Pulirmi gli occhi, no, dopo gli occhiali. Faccio tempo. Ho spini d'acqua. Questa gara non ho sudato per niente. La gara pieno d'acqua. Full of water. Last race I didn't even sweat. This race I'm like full of water. Full on sweating. Got Layla in front. Pablo, you're not getting this one. I'm gonna fight with all I have. Paulie obviously there. Gotta catch up there. Gotta catch back up. Holy risks. Please cool down. Highest. The buck was off. I saw him. Got scared for a moment. Bad exit. Too much rotation. No. The fuck was that? Layla? What? What is Piotr? Did he crash? No, I got involved in some crash, I think. risk it that much. Still have Tobacco behind, but he's fast. He's doing fast lap right now. Holy understeer there. Holy sweat. So close to the grass every time. But lagging. I don't know. Just throw. How did I get the breaking point there? That was so much lucky. Great. Absolute move. Let's go, Piotr. If we can catch something. That is neat in front of me. Range. Good job, Piotr. Great overtake. Don't know if I'm catching up, Jack Smith, or I'm just losing time. Because if I am, just wish him to make a mistake, we can catch up even harder and actually get the position. Now I'm lagging so much. Why am I? Yeah, I'm catching up to Smith, I think. It's a little bit. But I'm also losing time now. Holy save. Not gaining anymore through Jack Smith now. I think it's a lost house. flat out. Am I crazy? Touch the grass, bro. So cringe. Good fight. While it lasted. My error. My mistake. What the fuck happened?
Yo,
Yo, Piotr, I'm exhausted. I'm full of water.
yeah, same here. I killed Jack Smith on the first lap.
You killed him?
Yeah, I killed him on the first lap.
Yo, bro, he's the runner-up on the championship. You know.
Or maybe second. Yeah, I know. I had like a crazy start though. I was like third after like turn one.
I have all the replays. For God's sake. Yeah, didn't know this. I know this. Your first start was amazing. Second one, not so much.
The second start, I literally don't know how I didn't hit anyone because there were like multiple times where I could have like killed like five people at the same time. I like squeezed in like somehow. It was like so close multiple times. And then like after I hit I spun out, I went to like the back. And then you like what happened to you? Did you like spin out as well?
I
Because
touched
I
grass with the rear wheel.
yeah, and then when I like overtook you, you also like spun out as well. That was a little sad. I don't know if that was my fault to be honest.
No,
Maybe
no,
maybe
just my
maybe
brain
hard.
turning off the middle of the race. I was such in a cooked situation, like for real.
I had like some good racing actually. Like that was like very fun today. It's kind of crazy because like a lot of things could have like went really like much more terrible than they did. Also, do we have like an option to do the interviews or do we have to like wait for them like because he like decides who to interview, right?
Um, it
Like we
doesn't
can't
decide who to
request it.
do interview. You just need to join the voice chat of
Oh,
waiting
are you
room.
planning on doing that?
Honestly, for today's race, no, because it was
Maybe
so
I
bad.
should. Maybe I
Yeah,
should do that.
you surely should. You did great in the first one, and as I beat you in qualifying, surely. It's just showing
Yeah,
in the
okay, yeah,
stream a bit
I'll
of
do it.
pictures.
I'll join the waiting room.
See you then. He's already gone. So, as I show something in the live stream, I think I might be a great guy if I actually show even the live stream, should be peak. Just let me put in put it in real quick.
James in the commentary booth. You got a second?
Yeah, I do.
Congratulations on the win in race two, and it looked like you really had to come through for that one. Pretty serious fight, but then once you kind of broke through into the clean air, it looked like it was kind of smooth sailing. How was it from your perspective?
Well, I mean, the first run I can pretty much describe as complete nonsense because I honestly have no idea what happened. For some reason, the car just didn't seem to grip, and that's how I ended up off the track in the same corner twice, and lost a chance of what may have been a podium. So, not exactly the end I would have liked, but then the second run, in an attempt to try to fix this nonsense, I was advised by my teammates to try some wing adjustments. I'm, I'm pretty sure it may have worked, but can't exactly confirm that because I'll have to do a bit more testing, but unfortunately can't do it anymore because regulation changes coming. But yeah, it was a pretty massive melee, I can say that, for the second run. And then, yeah, it was just a case of trying to pick off Latini and who was the other one?
Pablo Gutierrez out front.
Yeah, Gutierrez. Yeah. The full course hero kind of came at a bit of an inconvenient time, but thankfully I did manage to clear him before the Delta actually activated, so at that point I knew it was just a case of, as long as I don't get betrayed again by this nonsense, I should be able to take the victory. Either way, I will take solace in getting the fastest lap, but yeah, wasn't the best ending, could have been better, but of course can't change the outcome at this point.
I believe, if my stat sheet is correct, you have 5 wins this season, which is insane. One of the most successful drivers on the grid this season, and you really showed it there in race 2 and also in race 1 as well. Are you looking forward to next season with the regulation changes?
Yeah, I do. I mean, in terms of the overall outcome, it could have been better. Of course, the start was a bit of a mess. I had to completely get used to the car and had it completely set up the wrong way. And then once I eventually kind of got it keyed in and knew where the issues were, it kind of started flowing a bit better. But then few misfortunes along the way and a near resignation on top of that didn't exactly make things much better. So yeah, I can't say I'm disappointed. It could have been better, but for the next season, I am looking forward. Of course, I will have to do plenty of tests to try to see what the new regs are all about. But then once it's ready, then hopefully the outcomes will be better than what they were for this season.
You've definitely shown your pace and your ability to get to the front and lead quite well. So we would really love to see you next season out there. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Well, I'll probably just give a shout out to everybody in the AC control team for for actually organizing and keeping such good racecraft, and of course everybody else for keeping the racing clean, even though this run was a bit of a melee. But in the end, I will still give a shout out to everybody from the AC control team and the other drivers, just for just for having a good event, for just having good events nonetheless.
Yeah, it definitely is sometimes overlooked, not by us, but by others, for how much Phoenix SimSport puts into these events and what it takes to really run this kind of league, have this many, and again, not just Formula Regional, historic sports cars and LMU as well. There's a lot of different things going on at Phoenix SimSport, and the team really does a good job. So I think that's a pretty good shout out there. Well, Marcel Miku, congratulations, race 2 winner, 5-time winner this season. We hope to see you back next season, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, now we'll pull in Eric Onenby. Eric, it's James up in the booth. You got a copy?
Indeed.
Well, eventful day for you there. First win of the season, followed by a seriously close P2. How was it out there from your perspective?
It was fun in race 2. Race 1 was a bit of a snooze fest, I think, for everyone. I was in P3. I'd gotten ahead of Piotr, and then Marcel had an unfortunate spin, and so I was at like P1 by like 5 seconds, and I extended that to like 10, I think. So it was a very nice result, of course, but it was quite non-eventful. But I'm still really happy about that. It couldn't have gone any better. And then race 2 was basically chaos. From the start, people were off, and then there were big incidents left and right. So I got up to P3 after some time, and then I think everything just slightly settled a little bit, and then I had a fight with Pablo, which was fun. It was I just waited, and just found an opportunity on the straight. Wait, no, I don't remember where I took him, but I did a switchback into the hairpin. That was quite clean, but yeah, I just waited, and then the good moment I got the position.
It seemed kind of like there was going to be some Mach 1 Motorsport mayhem there. All three of you were lined up at one point. Was there any voice chat going on explaining what the heck might be coming up in the coming laps?
Oh yeah, we were all like, especially in the middle of race 2, we were all just sitting and screaming because everything happened at one point. And back in like lap 1, lap 2, I had an incident with Carlos, and then Jack got taken out by Piotr, and it was just chaos.
Yeah, it definitely was a very, very eventful race too, but it did not seem to hinder your resolve there. And again, the enormous pressure that came back from Gutierrez, even at the end, VFC were particularly strong. We just seemed to be out of position, not out of position, but they seemed like they had a mountain to climb, and they almost climbed it multiple times. They just couldn't quite get there, and seems like just the execution from you today was just way too much for anybody else. So extremely serious competition from you today. Again, congratulations on your very first win. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Well, Jack Smith for winning the championship.
Very very well put there. And again, first win of the season. We have some regulation changes coming up in season 19 for Formula Regional. Looking forward to those.
Oh yeah, very much actually.
Well, excellent. And when it comes to next season, can we see you? Can we put you down for being involved with season 19?
Oh, absolutely.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us here, Eric. And again, congratulations on the first win. Congratulations on being probably the driver of the day, I would say, in terms of points at least, if not early on in both races. And it seemed like the first race seemed almost like a snooze fest. We've heard from other drivers. The second one seemed like pure chaos. How was it from your perspective?
Well, the first race, obviously, I qualified in P2, so that was probably the best qualifying I had this season. And I was really scared to just make it into turn one. But for me personally, the first race, it was definitely not a snooze fest. I was holding onto my dear life to just finish in the position that I was. I think I was fighting for the podium at some point. Sadly, I made like one mistake, which cost me about 2 seconds. And then I just. It's quite unfortunate because I finished 1 second behind Jack Smith, so maybe I could have fought back for that P3 position. But for me personally, I had quite a lot of fighting because I was fighting with Carlos Cabaco, I'm pretty sure. So that was quite fun. And yeah, in the race too, I had a great start, to be honest. I think after turn one, I was basically in P3. Then I lost a couple of positions. And I think it was lap 2, but I'm not really sure. Maybe it was lap 1. I hit Jack, which was really bad for me personally. I felt terrible. And that gave me front wing damage, so I just kind of didn't have any more pace because of that.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely. It was it was serious fight. I'm trying to remember all the moves there. It was very, very tough stuff at the beginning of race one. I remember you being up there in third position for the longest time as well. And you had some serious pace. You were catching and passing and repassing drivers as well. When it comes
Yeah,
to the
that
new,
was
go ahead.
really good. No, continue.
When it comes to the new regulations for next season, can we expect you to be joining us for season 19 of Formula Regional?
Well, I was thinking about it earlier, a couple of weeks ago. I decided to join the GT4 instead, but I'm not really sure if I'll have time to also be doing a Formula Regional at the same time because it's well, it's quite close together, and I'm just not sure if I'm capable of doing two things at once. But yeah, after the qualifying today, I kind of had some doubts whether I would like uh actually quit Formula Regional or not, but I'm not really sure yet, to be honest.
Gotcha. Well, we hope to see you back no matter what you're driving in Phoenix SimSport. Again, Phoenix SimSport has so many different, historic sports cars. They've got, LMU that they run as well. And of course, we have, a set of course they're running the Formula Regionals. So there's all sorts of different options for anybody out there who's wanting to get involved. And as long as you're out there racing, there's no harm in, swapping it up from one series to another. But we really have appreciated you bringing everything that you've brought to Formula Regional this season. Would you like to give a shout out to anybody?
Uh, who won the championship? Was it Jack?
That was Jack Smith with Mach 1
Yeah,
Motorsport.
so probably to him. And again, I'm really sorry for hitting him in the second race. And yeah, that's probably it, to be honest.
Gotcha. Well, again, thank you so much for joining us here at the comms booth. And Piotr, it's been a pleasure watching you out there racing. And we also appreciate the feedback on the broadcast as well, because I know we talked a little bit off air about some of the broadcasting stuff, and we just want to make sure that's as strong as possible. So we also appreciate the feedback as well.
Yeah, no problem.
Alrighty.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, definitely. No problem.
All right.
That was Piotr Strukowski. And we'll now bring in their teammate and team owner of Minardi, Federico Latini. Federico, it's James in the comms booth. You got a copy?
If the mic works, yeah.
Sounds like you are loud and clear to me, my friend. Some serious battling late on in race 2 with your teammate and some shenanigans going on with other drivers in race 1. How was it out there from your perspective?
I was struggling all race. I would love to have better last race. Honestly, I would have loved that. But I mean, this is not my type of track. I don't really go with the blind corners it has, and also I just messed up a lot and go back into the standings.
It seemed like there were a lot of drivers that were kind of struggling out there as well. And again, there was a dogfight right at the end, or I guess in the middle section of the sprint race, race 2, with your teammate and with Layla Pedraglia as well. How was that fight for you?
I was trying to keep the car inside of the corners, honestly. Um, Not many sketchy moves because I wasn't confident at all with the setup in the car. So yeah, just tried to do what I could, and I messed up everything anyways.
Well, it certainly was entertaining, even though it may not have ended up your way. But we just spoke with Piotr as well, and we've really appreciated all that you've brought to Formula Regional this season here. Can we expect you next time out, either at Formula Regional or any other series for Phoenix SimSport?
Yeah, actually, I think I will only do Formula Regional next season because I don't see any other categories I can do along with it. So yeah, you will surely see me next season.
That's fantastic news. We'd love to have you back. And anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Jack Smith for winning the championship for sure, and Kabako was gave him a lot of fight to begin with. And sorry to make you to not have actually fought for the lead of the championship, but I mean that race didn't race on. Really penalized him so much, and the distance was a bit much. But I'm really sorry for him to not actually battling that match for it.
Well, it was definitely a serious fight all the way to the end, and it seemed like a serious fight at the end with your teammate as well. We really enjoyed watching it. Federico Latini, thank you so much for joining us here in the comms booth, and we will see you next time out.
I'm glad to be here.
definitely. All right, that was Federico Latini there, final driver in our waiting room, and we would show you the calendar. You know what? Let's go ahead and show you the calendar anyway.
Well,
Saxon Ring, Anderstorp, Autodrome Algarve, Charlotte Motor Speedway, Sonoma Raceway, VIR, the Dubai International, Phillip Island, and Autopolis. We've been through all of them, had 2 races, 50 minutes of on-track action. I guess actually an hour of on-track action if you count qualifying, which you should always count it because of how action-packed it is. And we are done and dusted. Do not worry though. Phoenix Simsport has season 19 already locked and loaded. Formula Regional will be back. They will be updating the Aero platform and they will be updating Push to Pass as well. There are a lot of other tiny tweaks if you want to join in as potentially a commentator, broadcaster, anything like that, or if you want to hop behind the wheel yourself and give it a go in Formula Regional or any other thing, please feel free to reach out to anybody in the and you can get started today. And with that, that leaves me to say
well, we lost Phoenix. All right. Just gonna stay on Discord for a little bit. Maybe Piotr wanna come back again. Maybe. I'm just saying maybe. Because I'm tired. I'm sweating so a lot. Like, and also tomorrow I gotta wake up early, so it's perfect. This is perfect. No, Peter is with the others in the other wishy. So I'm just gonna let some fighting go on. Let's watch some fighting. Nothing more. We're still alive, but we don't care. Yeah. Just let me do this. Well, to everybody watching live, I guess this is it. I was glad for y'all watching. If you watched it, the live stream, that's it. There's not much to
Well,
it.
now I can hear you.
Oh, cool. I was doing the
That's good.
outro. I did not record anything on the Phoenix server PC because I have privilege of not showing that. So yeah, all those guys are
Crazy
fine.
qualifying though. I never did this well in the qualifying.
I mean, no one ever did this well in qualifying in the Minardi. Now Mantis, but
Where did you qualify? What was your lap time? Because I don't really
what was the?
remember. I don't.
I think it was a 34.1. Yeah, for
Dude,
34.1
I
and
feel like I
was
have
P5.
like a empty brain. Like I just so many things happened. I just like completely forgot about almost everything.
So much happened that I totally messed up everything. Yeah, same.
But they didn't commentate the qualifying. Oh wait, no, they did. Never mind. Are you watching the replay?
Yep, I'm streaming it actually.
No, you're not sharing this screen.
Not on Discord and in live stream.
I mean on Twitch. Can you send the link? Because I kind of like.
Yeah, sure. Like
Go to qualifying. I wanna
there
because
is
I just
literally a
started.
link in general chat. If you scroll like before,
Oh,
I hate having fun.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, can you go to wait no just I mean watch the race the Twitch replay. I want to see the qualifying. Why did your tire catch fire, bro?
Yeah, I was
When you
doing
did
donuts.
donuts,
Yeah,
bro, I didn't even think about it.
it was the
To
last
be honest,
race, you know.
I don't even think I can do a donut to be honest. So yeah,
I'm just shutting off the game, so I will go into the Phoenix stream.
all right.
Let me go to the VOD.
And honestly, I almost didn't have that P2. Like Eric was did like 133.2, and then I did the 133.1, which was like really close. But Marcel Vico obviously was like pretty much.
Hello
I mean,
and
I was
welcome
like
to the
one
final
tenth
round
and like
of Formula
75
Regional here on
hundredths lower,
Phoenix
so it's not like
Sport. I'm
that
James
far
Newton,
away either. So
bringing you
that's
all
pretty
the
good. But
action
I
from
mean,
round 9,
Miko probably
17th,
didn't even
18th
practice for this.
races,
I mean,
ninth
Eric
round
did,
of the season.
so at least that's like
And this is going to
satisfactory for
be
me.
a good one here. We are at
They still would
Autopolis,
qualify him.
and we will be heading to Japan here. As you can see on the track map, some good overtaking opportunities. Very similar to like a
Showing
larger version
the
of the
you're not showing
Saxon
this
Ring in
the
many
stream
ways that
on
we
the live stream
began the season at in Germany.
thing. Right.
Speaking of which, we can have a look here
Oh
at
yeah,
the
I can
calendar. Of
kind of
course,
see
there's
it
no
now.
need to. We're at Autopolis
But I
International,
can't
ninth
hear you
round
though.
here.
Wait, say something.
And of course, we started
Yeah,
at the
I'm
Saxon
just,
Ring,
just
Canderstroke
trying to set it
Raceway.
up,
We
you know.
took
Yeah, I
off with
thought
these Formula Regional cars
you broke your mic or something.
on the airstrips of Sweden.
Yeah, let's see
We
the
headed
qualifying.
over to Portimao at the end of April. Took a short break, went over to the east coast of the U.S., Charlotte Motor Speedway, did the Roval, rode the curbs, had a good time there. We headed out to the West Coast, Sonoma Raceway. Very
I think
big
that's
turning point
okay.
in the championship.
Let me just
And then we headed out to good old Virginia. VIR full course at the end of May. Took another break off. Then we headed out to Dubai. And last time out, we were at Phillip Island in Australia. And we'll be closing it out here with Autopolis, as I said earlier. Decent amount of overtaking. It looks like qualifying has already begun, so we'll go ahead and head down to the track here in just a moment. And bring you all that action. Here we are. Trackside views. Currently looking at Eric Onenby, one of 3 Mach 1 Motorsport drivers who are looking to try to wrap that title up this time out.
So did you qualify and where? Because I kind of forgot.
P5.
Again, you see there 2.81 miles,
Wait, what?
149
Yeah,
feet
P5.
of elevation
Not so bad.
change here
How?
in
What?
Matsu,
How did you get P5?
Japan.
Because Kabako was
Decent
qualified.
overtaking opportunities.
Oh yeah, right.
Gutierrez had
That makes
to start from the pit lane.
Bro, wait, who won race 1? Kabako? Because I mean,
Pick
like,
up here Jack
if
Smith,
he's
the purple sector 2.
didn't even
Doing somebody
qualify, that's kind of
going off
crazy
there.
for him to do that
Let's see
well.
if Jack will
he
continue to go
started
around the
last.
lap.
Yeah.
We can do an onboard here.
And
But that's kind of smart.
it was what
Coming
it
through to
was.
start the lap. Really long straightaway here at Autopolis. First corner, second corner, kind of no big
Holy
deal,
shit, I
because the
messed up.
off camber here is pretty severe as the rear end stepping out there of the Mach 1 Motorsport machine, and now this long stretch down to turn 3. Turn 2 is a no-brainer. Turn 3, decent amount of camber. Sling it through there, and then turn 4, left-hander. Second apex, turn 5. And down to turn 6, the sharpest corner on the track. Decent overtaking opportunity there. Wind our way back out of turn 6 through 7. Turn 8, 100R. Cars accelerate up through the gears. And then turn 9, basically a nothing corner in these Formula Regionals. Decent amount of downforce down to turn 10, one of the better overtaking opportunities, probably the best one on the track. And look at this, off camber. It is a roller coaster. And speaking of roller coaster, down the roller coaster straight toward turn 11, we are falling and falling all the way, still falling away. Even through the corner, we're falling away. And now as we head more uphill, kind of a Fuji-style track, descends in the first part. Now we climb the hill again through turns 13, 14, deceptively tricky. Late apex there for Smith, not improving on this lap. And again through 15 and 16. And now up to the final corner, very
I
long.
just forgot to comment with your time.
Final corner, and then just a little bit of a kink to the
Well,
left, and we're
the
back
first
onto
one
the
always.
enormous start-finish straight, and that's a lap
Yeah,
here at
yeah.
Autopolis.
I mean, to be honest,
How do they
on my
pit this quickly? I don't
Back
know
off
how.
board. Marcel
what do you
Miku
mean?
there,
They just like
sorely
stop the
missed last
car
time
and
out.
they just
Trying
like.
to put it
I
in
think
Ah,
there's
but
like a button
decent
for it.
time
You
here,
can
only
like set
10
up a
minutes to
button
go in
for
qualifying.
that. You like go
Yeah,
and stop
it's
things.
basically
Apex
using
there
that because
for
he's
Smith,
not
not
even
improving on
stopping.
this
Like,
lap.
look,
Oh
And
really?
again
He's
through
not even
15
stopping.
and 16.
look at it.
And now
After
up to the
he
final corner,
overtakes
very
long.
the finish
final
line,
corner, and
he
then just a
just
little bit of a
pits
kink to the left, and
instantly.
we're back on the
Overtakes the
enormous
finish.
start-finish straight, and that's
Yeah,
a lap
yeah,
here at
that's
Autopolis.
basically a great way to say it.
Yes, surely. Whoa, damn. Okay, I
Back
didn't know
off
we could
board.
do that.
Marcel Miku
So I
there,
was
sorely
basically
missed
losing
last
time
time
just
out.
stopping the car.
Trying to
Okay,
put a
that's great.
Wait a
decent
second, I
time here.
think
Only
this
10
is
minutes to go
stealing
in qualifying. We have 2
another
races
one
coming up
stream,
for
so
you.
I'm just
By the
gonna
way-
shut off
We have
the
got the feature
live
race
stream and stream it from
where all
this.
the points can be won.
On my first